They say life moves a little slower in small towns, but in Kilgore, Texas, Katy and Penny Clark can fill up a street corner in a New York minute. Doesn't take much, just two sisters, a wooden sign, and a pickup full of a unique hand-picked crop.
What are y'all doing?
Hi. Well, you know, just picking away in the hot sunlight.
Yes?
Waiting for some customers to drop on by.
You're selling peas?
Yes, sir.
We're selling these beautiful purple whole peas.
You grew the peas?
Yes, sir.
And you sit out here and sell them and play music?
Yes, sir. It's a good way to pass the time, we figure.
Oh, well, don't
well.
let me stop you. You go ahead and play some more.
All right, well, 1, 2, 3. Thank y'all.
Well, if you want a bushel of purple whole peas, get here quickly or don't get here at all.
Honey, 1 bushel of peas.
Word travels fast whenever the sisters set up shop in front of this abandoned storefront. But as good as they are at peddling produce, they're even better at picking and grinning.
There's no power in the water, be it the mighty Mississippi or the Jordan when it floods. There's no power in the water to take away our sin. The power's in the blood. We play acoustic, gospel, bluegrass, country music. Sing about small town themes, country, tomatoes. We like to sing about food, all very important things. I guess the first time we ever played and sang at the same time would be in college.
After growing up on the family farm, Penny, Katy, and their big brother Ben all set out for careers in music. They've spent their adult lives in Nashville, cultivating their individual talents and making a name as a bluegrass trio. That name, the Purple Hulls, of course.
We all individually played with different acts, different artists. We've done a lot of studio work. The three of us signed a group publishing deal with Sony ATV Tree.
Concerts, tours, recording deals, everything was in harmony for the Purple Hulls. Nashville was theirs for the taking. Then life struck a sour note.
Our dad got diagnosed with cancer about a year ago, and we thought, well, we need to come down and help him through this. If he was gonna suffer, then I needed to suffer with him. I just felt like that I needed to be here. If he was gonna go through the valleys, he needed family here to go through them with, and it was no option for me. I just had to be here for him.
Katy and Penny rushed home to take over operations at the farm. This time, though, they weren't just little kids helping Daddy for fun. For the first time, they felt the full weight of his responsibilities.
Every day, I'm probably more thankful for what my dad did than the day before, and all the work that he put into it, and how much he loved us, and how much he provided, and he, he was just basically the hardest worker I've ever known. We grew up picking all these things, selling and marketing peas and different crops, but we had never done like the dirt work. I think we grew a lot as farmers. It's been one of the roughest years, but it's been definitely one of the sweetest years as well. It's just, Daddy got to where he couldn't even sit on the porch, but at times when he could sit on the porch and make it out to the front porch, he could still watch us in the bottom of the field.
With Daddy's guidance, the girls made their first season a success. They intended to leave their music careers behind in Nashville, but once in Texas, other opportunities began to sprout.
At first I really thought, well, this is going to be a little hiatus from playing, and as soon as we moved home, people would get in contact with us from Texas, and that didn't really happen when we were in Nashville, and we didn't tell anyone we were coming here. But doors started opening in East Texas. I'm not going to fret too much about what I'm missing out in Music City, or the opportunities that I could be having, because there are opportunities here that I wouldn't have there.
But just as their music was taking on a new life, their dad was losing his. Being here in his final months gave the girls a new understanding of the life they had always loved, but maybe didn't fully appreciate.
I think this is part of his legacy. Daddy instilled a lot of values into us that were related to the farm and the country life.
We are fifth generation farmers of this very same land, even the same pasture here that you see. That's what I'm pretty proud to be a part of.
It doesn't really take much thought to pick a purple pea, so you have a lot of time to just kind of think and reflect about what's really important and what you want to do with the life you're given. Life is short, and that sounds so cliche, but years just fly by and you look back and you're like, what did I do? And so you just have to do something that you love and that you feel like you're meant to do.
The harvest is done. Tears have been shed. And now it's time for Katy and Penny to write the next verse in their lives. Nashville could call any time, but until then, well, their music feels right at home, down on the farm.
Picking peas 8 hours in the field doesn't seem like work, believe it or not. I love every second of the music and the playing and the writing songs together as a family. It's just such a blessing, really. I just thank the Lord for the opportunity to do both of them.
I know he's proud. He told me that so many times, and he would be happy to see me continue on with what he began. Of course, he'd be happy to see that. And he's so proud of everything we do, even if it doesn't have to do with the farm.
I've really, this year, grown to love it. So I can see myself back out here next year. Yeah, I would love to plant some more purple whole peas.